and welcome back to the PKD Dietitian Podcast. I am Diana Bruen, the PKD Dietitian. Today's episode is a listener question episode. A tea lover from across the pond asked, "You talk about coffee and PKD. What I am wondering is whether tea is good for PKD, and are there any types I should stay away from?" This is a great question. I have a sister who really loves tea. Shout out to number 5. Because of her, I know that a cup of tea is more than just a drink. It's a ritual. It's comfort. It's part of her daily routine. So if you're sitting there thinking, please don't tell me that I have to give up my tea, well, you don't. Let's take a look at the 3 most common types of tea today. We're going to look at black, herbal, and green tea. We're also going to look at if they have perks for PKD, what I want you to consider when it comes to picking a tea to drink, like caffeine and oxalate content, and a few need-to-know precautions. And by the way, if you have had a kidney transplant, there is a lot more to consider regarding tea and interactions with your medications. Please talk to your transplant dietitian for more information and guidance. Let's start by looking at black tea, which is generally fine for most folks with PKD. Examples of black tea include Earl Grey, English breakfast, and Ceylon tea. 2 things worth noting about black tea are its caffeine and oxalate content. I am going to be noting caffeine content for those of you out there who are caffeine sensitive and want to know. The average caffeine in an 8-ounce cup of black tea is around 50 milligrams. To put this in perspective, a similar ounce cup of coffee contains about twice that, about 100 milligrams of caffeine. That same cup of black tea can contain up to 15 milligrams of oxalates per cup. And I'm telling you this not so you eliminate black tea, but to increase your awareness, especially if you have a history of kidney stones. And when it comes to black tea and oxalates, how long you steep that cup of tea matters. In general, a longer steep time equals more oxalates. So instead of letting your tea sit for a long time, aim for about 2 to 3 minutes. Set a timer, take that tea bag out, and enjoy your cup of tea. If you are someone who likes to add a splash of milk to your black tea, not only is that delish in my opinion, but the calcium in that milk binds to the oxalates in your gut and reduces the amount that gets absorbed and filtered through your kidneys. Folks, that's a good thing. Now let's pivot to green tea. Green tea gets a lot of attention for its health benefits. In many ways, that's fair attention. Green tea is both low in oxalates and rich in antioxidants. Just a little refresher, antioxidants are nutrients that help protect your body's cells from things like free radicals, and they also combat inflammation in your body. Both of these are helpful for your kidney and heart health. In addition to having these anti-inflammatory properties, green tea's antioxidants have been shown to lower oxidative stress. And this is a driver of kidney fibrosis, which is just scarring, and can cause damage. Unfortunately, when PKD cysts grow, they cause inflammation and scarring. So the next time you are sipping on a cup of green tea, feel good about the perks for PKD that are in it. Black tea also has antioxidant perks, less than green tea and different types, but there are some in it. When it comes to caffeine, green tea contains about 25 to 50 milligrams per cup, so a little variety. Not too different from black tea there, even though many folks think of green tea as being caffeine-free. Our last type of tea today is herbal tea. Both green and black teas come from tea leaves. Herbal teas, however, are made from herbs, flowers, fruits, and even roots. They still come from plants, but not from actual tea leaves. Examples of some popular herbal teas are hibiscus, chamomile, peppermint, and rooibos. Typically, herbal teas are caffeine-free, but if you are caffeine sensitive, make sure to check out the box and the label to see if that particular tea contains caffeine. I find that caffeine is being added to random things, including tea these days. Now, I want to briefly highlight a few specific types of teas that have potential side effects or medication interactions that are relevant with any kidney issues. Guys, these are worth knowing about. Number 1, licorice root tea. Licorice root actually causes you to hold on to sodium and to fluid, which can lead to an increase in blood pressure. Number 2, dandelion tea. Dandelion tea is often marked as a detox for kidney support. It's something called a natural diuretic, which can cause you to flush fluids. And this is important to know about because if you are on a blood pressure medication that does the same thing, combining these can lead you to be quote unquote dehydrated. Number 3, nettle tea. This is another one to be mindful of. It is rich in nutrients, including potassium. So if you are someone who has a potassium restriction, know that nettle tea is probably not your best tea option. Number 4, chamomile tea. Guys, this is generally safe, but it can interact with blood thinners. So if you are on Coumadin or warfarin, this is one to know about and think about if you are drinking a fair amount of it. Number 5, any quote-unquote detox herbal tea. This is just a general caution. They often contain a mix of herbs like senna, licorice, and dandelion, all of which can act as a laxative or a diuretic. Just avoid these altogether, folks. When in doubt, 100% talk to your dietitian and review any potential interactions based on your kidney function or medications, and see what is your best tea of choice, especially if you are post-transplant. If you are looking for more info around herbs and teas, I've linked out in the show notes a searchable database from Memorial Sloan Kettering Cancer Center. It's a great place to learn about herbs and other dietary supplements if you are curious. And of course, if you have a food or nutrition question that you'd like me to tackle on an upcoming episode, email me at info@thepkddietitian.com. And if you'd like to learn more about working with me, check out your options on my website at www.thepkddietitian.com. There you have it, folks, a great question around tea. And as you can see, the majority of teas are a good option for you. And until next time, happy and healthy eating, plus enjoy that cup of tea.